Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jay from reviewasphere.com. This is my second video in my series. This one is about making gold with your professions. If you want to get my whole guide about making gold in World of Warcraft, you can go over to my site, and that is reviewasphere.com/World of Warcraft, and that's spelled REVIEWOSPHERE. So go there, check it out. Go on the right side. There's a box for your name and your email address. Type it in, click submit, and it'll be sent to you in your email. So go ahead, check that out, and let me know what you think. So now I'm going to start talking about how you can make gold using your professions. I'm not going to cover obvious things that you probably already know, such as farming items and then crafting an item and selling it. That's simple and basic. I'm going to give you little creative tips and tricks that I use that a lot of people might not think of that can make you some really quick gold. So the first one I'm going to talk about is if you have a gathering profession. If you watched my auction house video, you'll understand kind of what I'm talking about here. What you want to do with a gathering profession is don't go where everybody else is at. Don't go out farming the herbs in Northrend because there's such a huge supply of them that you're not going to make as much gold. And let me give you an example here. Um, let's type in, oh, I spelled it wrong, Ice Thorn. And if you look how many stacks are on here, chances are that even if you list them, you can go out and farm them. Yeah, you can list them. They might sell. But chances are you're probably going to get undercut several times, and it might take you a while to sell them. So what I do is I focus on where nobody else is at. And what I like to do with my herbalist is focus on the lower level herbs. And you can do this with anything if you're a miner, go get the lower level bars and stuff like that. One thing that's huge I noticed right now is fell iron. If you go here, I mean, look at this. There's 3 stacks. There's only 3 full stacks, and they're going for 100 gold, 110 gold. Other than that, there's stacks of 5, and even those are, 30 gold, 25 gold a piece. So if you go out to the Outlands and start farming for fell iron, which there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people out there doing it because everyone else is trying to farm Northrend. They want to get all the ore and the bars out of there. So go there. You could probably get, 3, 4 stacks an hour, maybe even more than that, depending on if you got epic flying, whatnot. And even if you undercut this guy, 90 gold, they'll probably sell because there's people out there that want to level blacksmithing, whatever requires fell iron, and they don't want to farm, or maybe they're not a miner, so they're going to pay the gold for it. So if you are, go out, farm you some fell iron, and look what you can make on it. That's a huge profit, and you're farming where nobody else is at. Another thing is herbs. Like, one of my characters, not this one right here, but one of my other characters is an herbalist. And let me show you an example of a low level one that there's not anything up here. Goldthorn. There's only 1 stack for 60 gold. Other than that, there's stacks of 5 for 17, 17. There's nothing up here. And you can guarantee that there is somebody out there that's trying to level alchemy that doesn't have the herbs to do it. Maybe they don't have the skill, or they're lazy and they have a lot of gold to spend. They don't care about how much they're spending. Go out, find where a goldthorn spawns at, and farm it, and you can list it, and make a huge profit. If you want, you could buy this guy's stack for 60 gold and list his stack with all of yours for 70, even more. Depending on what you want to do. It is a risk, um, but with nobody else out there farming it, and with such a huge shortage of supply, you are almost guaranteed to make money. Another thing you can do with your professions, and this is more with your crafting profession. Let's say I'll use jewel crafting as an example. What you do is you do a search. Let's see how much a regular scarlet ruby is selling for. One that's not cut yet. 78, 78. The lowest one on here is 54 gold right now. Okay. So let's say you have a skill, you're maxed out in jewel crafting and you can cut a scarlet ruby into anything. Look through here and see which cut is selling for the most. Okay, and then that's going to be your profit. So let's say a rune scarlet ruby, the 19 spell power, is going for 78.99. So let's just say 79 is their price. Actually, the lowest one on here is 77. Okay, so you buy the Scarlet Ruby, 54, cut it into a rune, undercut this guy, let's say 76 even. It'll sell, that is a 64, that's like a 22 gold profit right there that you just made. And you can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably about 6 to 7, even more than that if you want. You won't be making a huge profit buying these, but you'll still making a little bit. And cut them all into Rune Scarlet Rubies, undercut whatever's on here, and there you go. You just made a couple hundred gold with, a few minutes of work. Very simple, easy to do. You can do it with any profession, tailoring, blacksmithing, whatever it is. The key is find an item that sells for a lot, but that you can get the materials for cheaper. It is going to take some research on your part. You're going to have to look into how much all the materials are selling for, and then what you could sell the end item for. But it's definitely well worth it. Once you find that particular item, you can do it over and over again and just keep making gold. And it's simple. It's automatic. You just list it on the auction house and let it run. You can go out and farm, um, do dailies for gold. Whatever it is that you do, you can do that and be making money at the same time. Another thing you can do, and this one is going to apply only to jewel crafters. Let's say you have emblems of heroism and you have nothing to spend them on. You can go to the vendor guy. You can buy yourself a Scarlet Ruby. I think they only cost 10 emblems, and cut it into one of these, sell it, and that's pure profit right there. If you're not using the emblems anyway, then you just made yourself 77 gold to basically do nothing. And yeah, like I said, you can use these strategies with anything. So get out there, start exploring, start researching with your particular profession to see what you can make, and I wish you luck. Again, if you want my full guide, go to my website, Reviewosphere, reviewosphere.com/World of Warcraft, opt into the box, and I will send you my full guide. That's text and multiple videos of different ways to make gold in World of Warcraft. Alright, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned because I will be making a dailies video coming up here, how to make gold with dailies. So, yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys, and I will see you later. Thanks.